This is how he got a lot of his renown before getting into the LCS. And so we've got 2 solo kill possible solo lanes for CLG. Kenvy's not done either. Contracts has Smite though, and Kenvy does not. So this Gromp is always Contracts.
Yeah, if you somehow manage to lose that one,
Probably coming too.
It's not going to work out too well. Palafox making his way up here. Yeah, Kenvy can win the 1v1 against Wukong with Trundle, but it's not a 1v1 for too much longer. Palafox flashes over the wall to cut him off. Kenvy knows there's not really a way out of here. Palafox still looking to maybe secure this. Revenge coming down. Contracts. Oh, blood! Not a good look for Kenvy. CLG should just walk it out now. I don't think they can get on Palafox. They can't get on Dokla.
Off of that first blood with the ultimate ready. See if that, and from Power of Evil's point of view, he just wants to continually shove that Akali in, try and punish him. If he goes for a roam, then maybe the Victor can get a turret plate, at least push in the CS.
A nice little knock up there from Dokla, but now he does not have his Q3. He does not have his charges. Kenvy's ready to go. Goes for the subjugate, but they do not let Dokla escape. Nice gank. Any play down here if they want to go for a gank, go for a Drake, whatever. But Ignar and Lost know something's going on. They have the ward over the wall there in the river, but now Poom's getting caught. The trophy comes down to guarantee that he can't escape. Poom is down. CLG not careful.
There is time for CLG to try and respond if they want to.
First part of the laser from Power of Evil hits Contracts. He's just fine. Ignar getting jumped on. There it is. Palafox just deletes him. Contracts keeping the aggro on Power of Evil. Draws out the Chaos Storm. Dragon's going to be stolen away. The eyeball gets popped again.
Akali has ult again.
Believe it'll still trigger one more time at this HP. There it is. The eyeball opens up for the last time. It's going to be smited down. But can they even pick up the eye? Revenge and everybody else in Immortals are caught in the fate sealed. And 3 die instantly. Triple
kill there for CLG to increase the gold lead, almost 2,000 now.
Immortals made the call to stick around.
Very good scaling late game carries.
Yes, sir.
It's just that they're going to have to deal with a lot of losing ground while they're scaling.
My biggest issue is I don't really see any sort of anti-Akali get item. This is just the I want to do true damage to anybody that's not a tank itemization path, and it is frightening.
And it is literally
a lot about that just yet. Kenvy's going to walk through here with super active, so they see the shadow of Palafox over the wall, but not like it matters. Zeri and Akali working together, pick up a freebie. Kenvy trying to get away. Nice shut down to Lost as they punish Palafox for going in too far. Poom tries to get away. Now Revenge has made his way in, but he's got to be careful here. Riposte back onto the Wukong. Contracts low. Luger looking to pop off here with the Zeri, but Immortals disengage in time. Dokla wants to go in. Power of Evil has a nice stop.
Buddy, when you go into the darkness.
Yup, you gotta have your darkness, buddy, as Contracts also nearly has his ulti cooldown back. Once they have that, I expect CLG to be fully
Let's see about this dragon, though. Number 3, Soul Point is pretty big.
Guys, Zeri Laser's not going to get a lot of success. Palafox goes in, drops that smoke down, and now they're looking for Immortals. Dokla finds the first. Lost in trouble, and he can't block enough. Double kill back over to Big Dokes. 2.
Baron here started up. Immortals coming with 3.
Boom. He'll be caught out a little bit here at first. Palafox jumps in, disengages with Wild Growth. Revenge still looks for him. Kenvy's at 300. Boom, flashing away now too. Dokla goes over the wall. Baron's at 1,500. Revenge coming up. They might want to still try to fight for this, but they can't do it because Kenvy's been killed. Revenge now has to try to disengage. CLG all wearing purple, still haven't lost a man. About Immortals maybe being able to stall out, maybe being able to scale up in is not that initial entire fight, engage, skirmish, whatever, with no Wukong ulti. As soon as Contracts jumped in, he didn't ult because he didn't have it. So that's just the power of this team and how strong they are right now. 1,000 gold, knocking down turrets. Tier 2 in mid lane already fell. Tier 2 in top lane is on the menu. CLG is so much stronger. Immortals know that it's a bad idea to try to fight and defend. That'll take them up to over 4,000 gold from the Baron power play.
CLG are wrapping this one up quickly. There's nothing that Immortals really have to stop great engage.
That tier 3 turret's not looking so hot. I think Luger can just knock it down. No effort required. Just casually shooting it to pieces. As Lost will just try to scare Dokla away.
Palafox is doing wolves. CLG. Yeah. Grossest name for an item we've ever come up with. Chemtech Putrefier. Very good item, though.
CLG disengaging again. Honestly, Immortals doing a pretty good job so far, stopping them from being able to take this objective. CLG don't have an Ocean Soul or anything, so their health bars have taken some serious damage. Dokla nearly dies. Gonna get the resurrection here from the Guardian Angel as Contracts goes in, finds the knock-up on a multiple targets. Luger is unleashed, and Zeri is doing what Zeri does. Guns everybody down here in the team fight. Double kill, triple kill. Where's the next two? Dokla's after him. Kenby and Ignar getting knocked up into the air. Luger is here. He's not done yet. He doesn't find the slow there with the laser. He's ghosted. He's still going for it. I think the timer ran out. It won't be a penta. It'll be an official penta, even if
that's okay. Chase him down, Luger. Chase him to the ends of the earth.
Unofficial quadra for Luger as Ignar, the last man standing. He can teleport, but he can recall back to the base, excuse me. But this will pretty much seal the deal. CLG walks in the wave, and they're going to take down IMT.
CLG recovering from the 2-game losses thus far in Super Week, proving once again the strength of this team heading into playoffs.
13-4, 34 minutes in.
Into Twitch matchup later. Twitch obviously has massive range with the ultimate coming up, and so a Vi into Ornn combination, a lot of crowd control. Possible roam on that Sejuani.
And I really like C9 going for the Drake here. They recognize that EG doesn't have a mid laner that can do a whole lot about it right now. Fudge, however, could be in trouble. Nice disengage, but will it be enough? Horn, there it is. First blood over to JoJo.
Really heads up play by JoJo there, knowing what
they're a little bit more vulnerable. And every single move from Blabber towards this early game has resulted in no kill. It's always been wards everywhere.
Doing a good job tracking the jungler, shutting down any potential there. As there comes your Yuumi ulti. Twitch Yuumi, they get the kill before the 2v2 is a 2v3. Berserker's still gonna die, so it'll be a 1-for-1. But C9 get it with one less man, and that means they can send their forces top to get a kill on Impact 2.
Yeah, nice trade on the top side as well. You saw them working down the initial trade by Fudge, trying to get on top of him, held the ultimate there so they could pull off that dive, find that kill, while Inspired just 1-for-1 in the bot lane. Obviously, things going in C9's favor there.
Yeah, way better for Cloud9. Here we go about this 1v1 in mid, though. JoJo uses the charge to get out of the chain range. He flashes on Jensen. They trade flashes.
Jensen has been playing aggressively. He's been playing so well into JoJo. They want to see if they can punish that. Jensen using the first W, now R2. Follow-up coming in from JoJo as Evil Geniuses kill off Jensen. Nicely done. They wait for the distortion, and they find their mark.
Trade that they just took to go ahead and grab that objective still.
Plus, it's also worth noting, again, keeping track of the turret plate.
Another turret plate right before it dropped.
He was bonking as hard as he could. Couldn't get that turret plate down in time.
Sometimes you can't bonk hard enough. But Impact may just be the one getting bonked now. Fudge finds the ulti. He's staying in front of him so he can't charge away. Heartbreaker playmaker. Blabber's in there and they get the kill.
Oh no, Impact, he tried to greed out for the turret plate, doesn't get it, and then chased down the lane and killed.
The whole sequence was Heartbreaker. That was not just the ultimate.
Oh man, meanwhile, Jensen just gets clobbered.
Number 2, Fudge now.
Oh, okay, doing a little bit of gymnastics
Finding
here.
his way home.
Wants to escape from the Ornn and the Vi. They're going full in for the dive. Inspired's hitting the turret, but instead Impact's just going straight after the enemy champion. This is a mess. What on earth is going on? There we go. Turret finally dies. EG's bringing in some more help. Okay, a little bit further. There it is. I was worried for Impact there for a second.
And cash in on their gold.
The problem with making opposite side objective trades against the team that has Rift Trailed is that
with the Drake still at about 6,000, they're going to let EG take the aggro on that one. See if they can find a punish. JoJo wrapping around from the side. The Ornn horn sounds off. Berserker under pressure. He flashes away, but Inspired's got the kill. JoJo's back in the middle, and Blabber can't get any sort of a reset. Jensen goes back over the wall, and C9 collapsed. That's what you heard Blabber talking about. You're even with them, and then they slam a team fight.
Evil Geniuses strike again, the 5v5, and it was a huge flank from JoJo around the bottom, right onto the Twitch, and they
face check this. He knows he won't be 100-0'd by the Cloud9 mid laner. Immediately pops the ulti. That's going to force Jensen to reset position. There it is, Everfrost into Charm. It's too easy. Evil Geniuses get another one.
I just love how Vi approaches LeBlanc. It's like, nice magic tricks. I've seen that one before.
Watch me snap
the real deal. I know Flowers is a believer.
You can circumvent not having good mechanics by playing champions that don't need them. And then if you're somebody like Inspired who does have good mechanics, it's even better.
Berserker was hiding.
Oh no, Impact, I don't think you're getting away from this one, buddy. This is just gonna be a little yak.
In a minute, any second now.
It'll be fine.
There it goes.
There we go, Berserker getting paid.
Took a second there.
It seems like he needs to get paid because that was not a lot of damage there. We're good.
1,000 gold lead overall. Inspired charging up the queue. Danny gets jumped on though. Blabber finds him, but now Inspired going into the back, looking for the target once again. Berserker is low, but the man's still alive. Now no longer. A rampage for Jojo Pune, but now Evil Geniuses, they got some low health bars, but they aren't afraid. Jensen, Fudge, Sven, all trying to get away. They've lost Blabber, they've lost Berserker. They find a shutdown, and it's Jensen killing Danny. Inspired's got about 2% health. Cloud9 still holding on. Does Jensen want to try to find anything else here? He's got Sven attached.
Inspired's so low. It's so hard to actually try and force this dragon down. Inspired's trying to heal up off those raptors.
And he had to
Jensen walks too close. They thought EG would already be onto the dragon, but EG was waiting and setting a trap. Sven dies. The Yumi is the sacrifice
ultimate, and once again, they executed it. A little bit hairy there as they got chased outwards, but Inspired smites the raptor, heals back up off of it.
Especially with the scaling advantage of the Ornn that you were talking about. You know, like, you're fine to sack a dragon here and just get some pressure down on the Baron to make C9 have to come into you.
But Evil Geniuses were sitting on top of a C9 ward in the brush. C9 knew they weren't actually going anywhere near the Baron. They knew there was no urgency. And now the Sejuani ult flies out, but it only finds Ornn. The Drake was secured, and C9 are looking for a lot. Vulcan gets away. Wild Growth on himself. The rest of Evil Geniuses...
With a Yumi on top of him! Killer Sedge!
Time to start building damage. You're the carry now, Fudge.
Alrighty, he's also got that fully charged Thimble Winter, which is very, very powerful at being able to provide some extra sustained defense there in those fights. They're on top of Impact. They want to stop him from being able to get away. Yes, he's a tank, but he's still going to take a lot of damage. Yumi ulti comes through. EG, they're going to look for the right targets. Berserker gets jumped on. He's thrown up into the air. Stopwatch, he can't even use it. C9 commits for a tank and gets exactly what you would think from it. Immediate punishment.
Straight up mid. They're going to get everything here. Teleport back to base from the center run. Gets interrupted by Vi.
And Inspired just beats a snot out of Fudge there.
Jojo Pune getting that TP was perfect. And now EG are finally firmly in control of this game. With the Baron buff going down, up to a 3,000 gold lead at the back end of that. They knew that, but then it just takes so long to kill Impact as, hold on.
We aren't done yet, my friends. Jensen getting caught out here. This is distortion. Inspired staying on the chase. Jensen still trying to get away here. They kill the clone first. Real Jensen still continues to try to dash away, but Real Inspired is still really after him. Jensen dashes away again. Danny back over onto the Drake. So Evil Geniuses are probably going to at least get themselves a Drake here. Vulcan gets the kill on Jensen. EG get the secure on the Drake.
I mean, this game was rigged. What was a good enough juke to live there?
This is actually just crazy. Inspired and Jojo dominated so hard. 0 deaths for both of them. So many big plays, big picks from these two members of Evil Geniuses. You know, this team just being the combination of the veterans and the young players alike, and the arc that we've seen of him.
Okay, EG, they got Baron for another 25 seconds. This tier 2 turret, that one's going to go pop like a balloon. Let's see if they can take the Impact, throws out the Ornn Horn. That's at least going to make enough room for EG to try to step up towards the tier 3, but Fudge is immediately ready for the punish. Jojo's down to 20%. C9 will hold the line on their tier 3 turret. They will not get the kill on the EG mid laner.
EG, well, he does have TP back in, so it looks like EG are going to press forward with Jojo Pune TPing back, maybe try and get this second inhibitor. Make sure they... No, probably not the frontliners who will decide this game, unless it's with a nice ultimate, but got to keep our eyes on Jensen, Jojo, Berserker, and Danny. And Inspired...
Oh, Jojo getting caught! We're talking about frontliner ultimates, and Fudge gets it done! Fudge has the shutdown. Evil Geniuses still trying to find a way to fight now. Inspired wants to get away. Jensen on the chase. They get the Guardian Angel. Berserker instantly firing. Danny will die. Shutdown to Blabber. Absolute domination from C9.
What'd you say about Fudge? He hits the ulti. Inspired gets a counter kill though quickly onto Jensen.
Inspired coming back. He kills Jensen.
No way.
Berserker wants to come out. That was huge. Inspired 1v3. Sit the hell down, Cloud9.
Here comes Vi. He's not done either. He's looking for the whole team. is definitely gonna go down, but my goodness, Inspired!
He just saved the game potentially for EG there. You could see Cloud9 with where MVP Inspired.
Huge stuff. Turns around, hits the big Q, gets the first kill onto Jensen, heals back up. This is Conquer fully stacked.
A little bit of an extra edge that EG wants to commit to this. Still turning around now. Okay, they got the Ornhorn ready to go again. Fudge separated from the rest of C9. He's the target, and he melts. 6 items or not.
Does not matter what your inventory is. 1v5 is not going to work out for you with the front line down. You can see Cloud9 bailing out of contesting the Baron. They get that one for free. Expert macro, like you said, with Jensen back in base, it was too easy.
Yeah, tanks do not scale, especially against Vi with denting blows and a black cleaver. Guess what? Your armor doesn't mean anything to me.
Plus, at that point in time, it's safe to go on the tank because you know where everybody else on C9 is. They couldn't save him. There was no surprise factor jumping out of the fog to try to fight back. And EG now have a 5v4 for the next 30 seconds. They've got Baron, they've got super minions,
Berserker
they're
on
in the enemy base. Berserker wants the flank, he looks for the damage, but JoJo's ready to turn it right back around if he can. EG trying to deal with a C980 carry, and they got him. Blabber chases after JoJo, but he's not gonna do enough, not near damn quick enough, as Berserker falls and Blabber gets polymorphed. Jensen wants to get away. Impact goes for the bowling ball, and it's looking like they won't quite get him just yet. Fudge is back alive, but Evil Geniuses still have more men on the field.
Wait.
The Nexus is barely holding on. C9 might just hold it. Impact nearly kills King, and he gets it. That's the dub. That's EG taking the win.
But this is durability patch. Conquer is extremely powerful for Rek'Sai. You can stack it up so insanely quick. The build is non-negotiable.
I guess Philip is level 6. Like, Gwen feels so much stronger when she has the ulti, but Solo is still a really tanky champion here on the Sejuani. Does still have a ward in that second brush, so he knows Jose is here. This should not result in a whole lot of anything for FlyQuest.
How much time can he waste? Yeah.
How much time can you waste once you know the guy is there? Solo finds the stun. Okay, Speak is here. Now they're ready. Nice ulti from Solo. Let's see what else they might be able to find. Speaker goes in for the knockup. Phillips taken low. It's first blood over to TSM.
Male and female walrus have tusks. And there are 4 times as many Pacific walrus as Atlantic.
I didn't know about the difference between the Pacific and Atlantic.
Oh, Johnson!
Okay, I didn't think that trade was going to go as far as it did when you were talking about walruses. But
lulling
now
you to
Speak
sleep.
is coming around. Now Speak is ready. Johnson's at 150 HP. Blue smite execution. Nothing to it. And they'll make it a double thanks to Chime. TSM, 3-0. Well, Solo riding the majestic two-tusked piggy. He's gonna walk in. Kick backwards. Jose Diodo hits the Q. He goes in. They got the red smite and they get the kill. Philip, now he's got to be careful about Speaka, who flashes away. He'll stay alive for now. He has his ulti ready to go again. Yeah, it lands the Q on Philip. Not low enough to take him down, though. But here comes the Yuumi. Nice kill. Yuumi arrives. Dropping this for Fly.
True. Time running out. Feels bad if you don't get turret blades with the first one.
I mean, you really always want to, right? It's guaranteed slightly. He summons it up down here. Little bit too late for plates, but the health on the turret is low enough to guarantee that first turret bonus.
When he jumped in on his ear and faked out Jose.
Oh. Bye-bye, kitty cat. Afro Moo got a little too close, and Maple got paid.
There's the pick. The Sejuani, the Rek'Sai. Such big pick potential. Now they're going for Jose, too.
Jose Diodo alone. 1v5. He's already down. Double kill over to Maple. The multi-kill timer didn't even expire, but now Speaka's in some trouble. Instinct's already been killed. FlyQuest equalize it 2 for 2, and it might go even further. Philip underneath the turret. He looks for Chime. Wild Growth keeps the TSM support in the game, as we still have a retreat from Solo on the bottom side.
Johnson's not done either. Johnson chasing down that piggy. He wants those tusks.
Oh, and there it is. The TSM will equalize these. Nobody's anywhere near a soul, but it's Jose Diodo starting up the Herald for the side of Fly and Rat.
Speaker even coming around to force them off.
I mean, I like this overall trade for TSM. Yes, FlyQuest is going to end up getting
Johnson are mostly done with it by hand. Pop the Herald, kill that one.
Yep, they'll guarantee it. Instinct is
so they can see that Speaka just went in there. So the possibility of the dive with the
They're going in for Johnson. Spica finds him, assassinated, but the credit goes over to Chime.
Rek'Sai, baby! Blue Smite Prowler's Claw! Spica finds another one in
After. Plenty of time to go to Soul for either side. Jose Dioto takes a couple of hits there from the Baron. FlyQuest can secure the final tier 1 turret from their opponents, taking out that first one in the top lane defense line. But Spica's heading up to the top side. Maple's gonna find the shuffle onto Philip. He tries to get himself away. He's still firing off ulti charges.
There's no teleport on Philip, so TSM know there's going to be a delayed top laner. Hex Gates will get him here a bit quicker, but TSM still burning it.
Jose Dioto goes in, but it's secured by Solo of all people. TSM grab themselves a Drake. They get themselves a kill onto Jose. FlyQuest seeing if they can pick anything else up, but all they do is lose their AD carry. Johnson dies despite the stasis. FlyQuest get one back, but it's on Chime. Zeri laser flies out, not gonna find a lot just yet. Philip's got a Yuumi attached to him, but no Gwen ulti. Keep your eyes on that cooldown. Once that's ready, maybe he goes for a hero move, but TSM have already disengaged.
Yeah, TSM wants to want to reset here. They got what they can.
TSM's got the Baron at 6,000 HP. FlyQuest moves in, and Maple finds Jose. Beautiful ulti, but now he's gonna be caught and killed in response. Shutdown credit over to Philip. FlyQuest is still fighting it. Chime dies next. Spica goes in, but he's about to get snipped into pieces. Johnson gets a double. Johnson gets a triple. TSM fall to pieces, and Johnson gets a quadra kill.
Simmer Yuumi, it's the quadra kill for Johnson and the Baron for FlyQuest. 25 minutes into the game, Flowers and FlyQuest blow it wide open. That Sivir is fed.
It looked good for TSM at this start. Maple jumps in. He catches the enemy jungler. A minion kills Afro You hate to see that message. A little bit of a
super hard push with that Baron. Every minion wave you can kill, you can kind of distract from, buys you extra 30 seconds. Chime is caught out, though.
Oh, Philip. Man, that was just way too fast for anybody from TSM to be able to try to help him. And now, with Chime out of the picture, that's a lot of that peeling potential, a lot of that safety that can help somebody survive an Ahri charm or a Jose kick. And now with that extra 5v4 potential, FlyQuest takes the mid lane and hit for free. Solo is split pushing top lane under the tier 2. Sejuani is not an elite split pusher. He is not an elite 1v1 carry the game type of champion. I don't think I have ever seen a montage with Sejuani as the hero. But FlyQuest are just gonna say, all right, sure, take whatever you want. We'll take more. Inhibitor number 2 down.
And time to reach. If the death timer means then FlyQuest can just reset and push into your base to finish the last inhibitor.
TSM wisely decide not
TSM got to force kind of hard here. Solo with the Sejuani on the outside. They whip the ulti. Philip gets pushed back, so they got one.
Philip, he's in trouble. He's immediately killed, but an immediate hit right back. 2 for 1. It looked like TSM may have found their pick, and yeah, they got him, but it took so long. The Gwen bought enough time that Solo and Maple die in response. Jose Dioto. Jose? Jose? Okay, stopwatch is going to at least allow him to survive that, and now he'll look for some kind of a counterattack. Chime over the wall with Takui. Johnson goes godlike. Instinct goes over the wall. Oh, Johnson wanted to flash. all right, maybe that.
Flash and after for the extra kill, but they realize the super minions are leading the way to victory right inside the base. Takui's got Unleashed Teleport. He's going to teleport on these minions right into the end of the game.
All right, Johnson's got the damage. They'll start cutting through these Nexus turrets. Solo alive in 1 second, Maple alive in 4. It's still going to be a 4v4, make it a 5v4 as Philip teleports in. Chime at 200 HP, Instinct nearly going to be killed here with a start, but they got the shutdown on Johnson. Maple's going to find one on Jose. Takui dies next.
They defend it.
One to end the game. But he won't get it. He won't get it.
Possibly can. There's no big objective, so they can push right up mid, get the secondary tower, steal away full red camps.
And
for TSM though, they get the full Baron.
This is a Zir. This is why I had to point it out earlier. The champion just melts through these neutral objectives and allows
that FlyQuest have to burn through.
A little charm from Takui there on the Solo. FlyQuest will jump in and find a little damage on him.
Gwen W down now though.
A lot of damage, but Philip actually just ends up eating a knuckle sandwich, but they trade one back. Resurrection comes out thanks to the Guardian Angel. Johnson's very low. Instinct is ready to free fire. And with their own AD...
Looks like they're not going to go for it, though. They make a hard push towards topside. They don't want to fight FlyQuest. Right now, they don't have Instinct's ultimate. They do have the extra exhaust on the side of FlyQuest, which does help out with Spica, but Spica...
Boy. Spica jumps in after Philip, who wants to turn it around a little bit, but that ain't happening.
Get the pick.
Yeah, Philip getting caught out here. 5 deaths on the Gwen. 5v4 for TSM for the next 50 seconds. Turret falls up there in the top side. That's only a tier 2. That doesn't matter too much. And Maple's ready to push down here in bottom lane. Take one back.
FlyQuest starting to fall apart with no vision. Their vision on the other side of the map gets punished. I don't think they can get here to interrupt. Teleport for teleport on this side. Maple now, he's the one under attack.
Oh boy, Maple, he wants to summon up the Sun Disc.
The same spot! 4v5, TSM don't want this. They have to wait 30 seconds. FlyQuest, they know. 30 seconds, no Azir. They can push in, 5v4, end the game.
The window's open,
and game.
FlyQuest is looking to break in. TSM want to defend. However, Spica's already down. Solo's already down. They've lost everybody. They lost the game. FlyQuest takes the win.
The key.
Next on any of those, they are fairly squishy. So it is going to be Gwen as the answer to Whippo's Aatrox, and we are going to see where everything is going to line up. I do think Seraphine is kind of rough. He has 450 gold, so at least he has a buy. It would have been much worse if he didn't CS as well as he did. Santorin, though, this is a repeat of the last time he played Skarner. It was actually down towards bot lane. Heavy trading. They're going to look for the dive.
They have somebody heal. Burns it now onto the Mumu. They go. Good damage. They get Seraphine. First blood is in. Well engaged. But so far, not happening. Cortege covering to make sure Santorin gets his one, and then tries again, lands the first stun. Flash is up for FBI. When's next stun coming across? Gonna land both, and he just flashes late! He flashes late! You're in range, and Cortege... A ton of gold is earned. Sivir's off to the races. She's probably got 1,000 gold away at this point from finishing Kraken Slayer, which is really quite nice. Again. And we'll see if we get a climactic Whippo fight. On the bottom river, we got the chance that a stun hits the backline ulti on as well. Huge damage to the Senna, and she almost dies and will. FBI is gone. Now the next one. Another stun's gonna land. Cortege keeps setting up all these team fights. The rewards have arrived. You've got Closer jumping over the wall. Where's he gonna go for the rest of it? His ulti's down, his flash down, and he cannot find the kill. He flashes to get nothing done. And here is Bjergsen. Another stun for Cortege. Every man he stuns dies. Again, it will topside. Someday just barely lives.
Oh, wait, he's looking to threaten him off this. He wants to at least zone him off. These minions. Can Whippo find the auto? Does he have the passive? No. Put under to 0 this Sivir. He is going to shred you. 100 Thieves are circling here, but look at Core threatening the engage.
And when they're going to find it, Charm going to land on it too. Pretty good start here. Wukong open. Core in the back line. Will it be enough? Core stuns the back limit. No one else can be there. Skarner's already gone. But here comes the widest of men in the top lane. Pushed out already. Huhi low flash to safety. Bjergsen still wants it. FBI flashes to get away. May still do so. As the summoners get burned back and forth, it is a one.
Very likely, so will be some costs associated with it, but still, all things considered, from down 3-4K to the backline to access those carries, he would have been able to finish them off if he could follow it up like that fight we saw on the bot side. But Abbedagge, he's not actually participating in the team fight. It doesn't matter if Abbedagge isn't either, because he is worth so much less.
0-0 Chile performances I've seen in that team fight. And we'll see what happens to Herald, because by the way, Someday gets to answer a turret. So 100 Thieves, yeah, the fights have looked kind of rough, but cooldowns, but able to get the auto attacks in, and it will be another turret falling as Bjergsen claims the third and final outer turret for Team Liquid. Pretty average for a pro player. And now we're going to see the next attempt at the bottom lane. The flash in, there's a smite, and he's going to stop, keep him stuck, butt twist at the very end, and they're going to look for the rest of this one on a Someday. Trying to get out, but the sun's going to land yet again, and it's going to be Hans Sama again.
Things should look good for TL. But they want to make sure that Someday is not free firing in those side lanes, not free farming, not being able to create any sort of an advantage against Whippo. Here, he's going to wrap around on FBI and Huhi.
He's got ult. What's going to land? First flash comes in. Will he flash follow? Maybe soon with the Sivir. They're going to find the Charm on it too. It catches Skarner. Will it be enough though? Wall coming down though. Maybe that buys a lot of time here as Cortege has low burn in Zonias. But here comes the re-engage. Looks pretty good. And they'll already shut down. A 1-for-1. Top laner for support though. Not the best trade. And here comes a flash in. Shows back one. But Abbedagge is going to be safe for now. Wukong gets the knock of a shove back. And the shutdown comes in. The 1-2 punch from mid-jungle. And Whippo cannot quite get it done. He'll drop as well. Closer stays alive. And Team Liquid...
But he has no stopwatch. He has nothing defensive there. So he ends up going down. 100 Thieves
all messed up, but we have a play towards the top side now. Abbedagge does have flash, but will it even matter? I feel like you're never getting away. He burns. Wait, you're flashing away from a chem tank Skarner.
Not sure that's given you, but Bjergsen's going to find the kill.
Yeah, 45. Somebody has TP, so he is going to join, but look at Core. They're going to turn on the TP.
They're going to try. Will they find the engage? That was the question. They're not going to get the ulti. Somebody jumps away in time. Whip has the soft watch. Shields are on, but is there a team fight? Centaur no ulti. So Closer will jump the wall, saves his W. Charm on a 2. Looks pretty good. Buys a lot of time. That should be it. Centaur actually dying. Just locked in place. Seraphine by herself makes it happen. And the next one is soon. Bjergsen low, a double kill. Seraphine's popping off. They trade one back, though. Now still Hansama is safe. But what can he really hit? The Ricochet back on cooldown. Whippo slowed. Whippo falls. 100 Thieves.
Tries to chase in, tries to force there, and Hui is just slaughtering them in these chases, getting so much damage. Such good charms out with the Seraphine. The gold lead is gone. The Baron gonna be on everyone. They're waiting for Someday so he can split push with it as well.
Whippo can look for something kind of cheeky. Q will reach over the wall. Not going to get what he wants, and this will be a clean smite. Well, this will be a team fight. Looking for it now.
Whippo's looking to flank.
Keep in mind, Santorin can always pull somebody. Abadaga could be a target. He's flashless. Burns heal from move speed. Several pop. They don't find the fight.
Yeah, 100 Thieves just want to leave. You just want to actually push out and be able to respond. They can actually go for bot, kick this tower, and then use the Baron-empowered recall to defend. So I think this is actually really nice. They grab this tower. They probably will lose their tier 2. They need to start basing, though. You don't want to be giving up your inhibitor tower or anything like that. So yeah, really intelligent exit, going down towards bot, towards the vision that they had already placed.
Baron buff still on. Just 1,000 gold on the Red Bull Baron power play. Keep in mind, back at 1,600, but yeah.
See, though, TL hunting here for Someday. He is very far up. Can he escape?
He's going to pop his own ghost. Will he get it in time? There's the yoink. They're going to pull him right back into the circle, but he buys a bit of time. Still gets one.
Flash ulti.
Hits 2. It's going to set up onto a Mumu. Stopwatch burns for a minute. Will there be another team fight, though? As close as starts it up. Support is down. Trade back in nearly. Knocks down Bjergsen, but Sivir is attacking, but she cannot find her targets. No one is dead.
Gotta be careful here until Gwen has pressure on that tier 2 bot.
Sivir rolls down. They don't have an easy go button. Oh my gosh, Whippo. He's gonna take so much damage. Here gets the shields, gets the heals, trying to stay alive. You're gonna coming in more. Here comes the teleport. He goes for a second. Corjay finds a stopwatch, and here comes Someday. Will it happen now? Closer pulled in 1-for-1. Jungle for support, and we try again now for Someday diving in for a bit more. Hansama is low. Hansama stopwatches, but there's no way he lives, right? He's got nothing up. Shutdown comes through Abadaga, and Whippo's left alone, running towards his own side of the base. But you gotta find it. They're gonna get it. FBI
2.5k ahead, plus an enormous amount of stats from the Soul and all of the individual dragons. TL have gotta stop this.
Wall comes up though, still burning down the Baron right now. Whip alone who's
shall not
get nearby.
pass.
Yeah, Santorin does not have flash. He walks in! Oh, nearly gets it, but it's gonna be claimed. 1 for nothing so far. Sivir has get the shot. Corjay gonna be attacked. Here comes the scoop to buy some time, and it's a triple kill already. 100 Thieves do not care about it.
I think they may potentially push for the end here. 24 on Bjergsen. They have the Baron buff. They're positioning to do it. They want to close this out and secure their second seed.
And here we go, still 15 seconds on respawns, going for the first turret there. I mean, we're just now respawning. Someday fills a lot of time, jumps right back out, stays alive, 400 HP onto him. Santorin a bit low, but they're looking for the re-engage soon. Health bars get low, Whippo trying to buy as much time as he can. Flash cannot get his target, and FBI is unstoppable.
Bjergsen in 2.
Corjay stopwatch buys those 2 seconds. Here comes Azir, here comes Sivir. Will it be a miracle defense now? 3 versus 5. Seems unlikely. 100 Thieves may just give them the respect they deserve, though. Hansam would love to get some damage across.
Hans has his ulti, and he's gonna pop it, but can they actually find a way in?
Only adds a little bit. You actually only hit 7 extra targets here, so he will not hit most. 4,500 in the Red Bull Baron power play. Gonna grow that one to over 5k now, as this one's gonna fall as well. Hugely in the lead.
100 Thieves. This is all their vision. There's nothing out on the map for TL. So TL have got to be able to reclaim vision. Santorin hanging around on the side here, trying to look
10k health. Whippo going for the flank play. Can he channel the Shy? Will it happen
here?
here?
Closer though. He's trying to flank as well.
Coming back now to actually look to play for frontline. Whippo push out as something goes in. Say, hey, we can kill this guy. He's up too much. It's illegal. And he's going to push him back for now. Team fight starts in. Charm. Knock up for Wukong. A flash safety. Hansama not able to auto this yet. Finally goes in. He's hitting for FBI. Goes for who? He gets a bit dumb, and FBI's going to get the better of it. The shot comes in. Fortigal shutdown. A double kill for Abadaga. And there is no chance now. Team Liquid only have the bruisers, and it's not going to be enough. Battered and bruised. Team Liquid going to chase in for this one. A 1v1 against Gwen. Will he win? Not today. As now Santorin is left alone. Whatever 100 Thieves want, they will take. They'll leave the Dragon. They'll go for the Nexus. A 40-minute back and forth. TL may have won the early game, but the early game is all they will take. 100 Thieves will claim the Nexus. 100 Thieves will claim second seed.
The 100 Thieves fans popping off in the... You always get pulverized up, so Sivir can't actually stop that combo whatsoever. So it is a smart pick there. The neutralizing pick coming through in mid-round into the area. XU is actually 6, so He's even on levels here with River.
Spawn choosing to stay in lane. It is 6A walking down from the base. Spot in the sun. I think they got the smite on the red-hand side. Yes, Golden Guardians claim, but no Herald Eye just yet. Team fight begins, and it looks very good for Exu. He gets first blood already. Jungler down. Ole running for his life, and it's going to be over the wall with Blue. Looking for kill number 3 now as well. BlazeOlive trying to stay alive. It's going to be 1 in for Licorice. The root lands. Q for the slow. The Thrall's dealing some decent damage, and at the very end, Licorice able to claim Golden XP indeed. Another melee minion is down. Blue might look for a BlazeOlive. The root's gonna land, takes the charm pretty easy. And here comes Biofrost. Self-ults in time, Pulverize does not land. But how about the rest of it though? Claw backwards, tries to get away. No charm for a little bit, but the damage is still gonna be there. Blue is on a killing spree.
Does have the Gravitum available.
And Xy's gonna try. Here we go on Ole. Should be a pretty easy target. Headbutt Pulv is there. No way you're getting out. He's gonna try with the ulti. Stun's gonna land second half with Wukong. And Spawn is 300 gold richer.
Nicely done. Exu sneaking in there. They showcase Blue roaming down, but then they kind of walk Blue back towards mid lane, and that maybe gave Golden Guardians bot lane that little sense of security that Ahri is not here. River and a BlazeOlive, though, trying to make a counterplay up towards top. If they get this kill, it's huge, because remember, they have Herald. So if you get this kill, entire tower is dead. And that would be first tower.
For about 5. But as Hoon buys time, Lissandra will come up, so the wave will be pushed in.
Everyone's coming from Dig. They're taking too long. 4 members are going to be here.
Going to find the root into the stun to the ulti. You get a lot of burst damage here. Will it be enough for the ulti coming across? Not just yet, because here's the rest. A stun going to come through for Jax, but already Alistair's here, and Ahri as well, and it's going to be a cleanup. Get the mop in the bucket and get Golden Guardians out of here. It's 8-2.
Then there's that side of it, too. So it's, you know, definitely in this case, Licorice was not on the same page as his team. And that has been the problem for Golden Guardians, it feels like.
The next objective to happen because it is 1-0 on Drake. There's nothing else to claim right now for Golden Guardians. Charm, nice attempt by Blue. Sidestep there. Bottom turret will indeed fall as Sivir keeps the money going up. Has Mythic. We got to push to the top side and look at this. And just, Dignitas giving it over to Spawn. The summon is here, and he is going to get another 300 gold richer himself. 50 local, 50 global. Thank you very much. Basically another kill on this. Right? I mean, this is a squad that, like, we literally sold our jungler and brought up half the Academy squad to step in and come in. And a lot of people are like, okay, well, they're sacking the season. Both TPs are available. And though there was a TP advantage of about 8 seconds where Gwen needs to heal, Golden Guardians say,
they're
nah.
going to TP top. They're actually going to try to dive this.
Okay, they're going to try for the dive here on Hoon, who stayed on the wave. Ignite is on. Stun should land, and it will. Flash forward. They're going to find the kill. Ignite will not quite kill him. Thank you, Triumph. He would have lived anyway, to be honest, but the wave is going to be here in a second as they push it forward. Golden Guardians go for the cross map. They give up second Drake. It's a very late Drake, and go for a kill, but not quite a tower.
Yeah, they do get a kill. It does cut some flash and TP, and it's just going to be a traded tower on the other side plus dragon. So honestly, I still favor Dignitas, which would make the side lane play a lot more difficult.
You can't chip your opponent down anymore. River really can't wait for you down here. He's going to back up. Yes, you can ult to deal with Headbutt Pulverize, but you don't want to burn that way in. Lissandra, no flash, so he should not get this target either. He's got cleansed anyway. Flash ult will be cleansed. He would live. And playing to the maximum, honestly, does a lot of damage. But getting Ricochet down to half HP. Here comes Exu, finds the first knockup. Big damage to Lissandra. Has the ulti, though, has some time to buy. Ulti gonna go wide as it gets Zonia's away from Spawn. Exu has to run away now as well. A lot of time built up. Here's going to be enough. Stixay gets Kilnahoon, who is left alone. Cannot find the stun there as Licorice anymore, but Dignitas forced. And we know that he's not going to die anytime before an objective, so Licorice will indeed all in for this turret. No one even bothers to go down. 800 gold! Licorice out and gets some of the vision back. They know, okay, all the trinket wards and invisible wards, those were gone. Dignitas know they own much of this, but Hoon is going to be founding himself in the fight. Here comes Licorice on the side, but he's 1 versus 5. Gets the Lulu ultimate, just gets himself deleted. It's got to be happening. There's the charm. There's a shutdown. 2 for nothing. 3 already. A BlazeOlive was on the other side.
Hoon just walks up, you know, like no one is going to be behind him, you know, threatens this 1v1. But he knows damn well that Licorice is up like 2 completed items, so of course he's not going to do that without people.
Has flash, as you mentioned, has ulti, all that stuff is available.
Blaze is looking for
they're gonna try. Can it happen? 2k health, jumps in, smited well by Exu. How about the team fight? Is it gonna happen? A BlazeOlive does not go in, River is low, but they want this fight. Here comes Licorice. They go for broke. It is 5v4. They do not yet have Sivir. Exu spotted. Good damage out of Spawn. A BlazeOlive wants in. No, anything onto the Gwen just yet. Still running away. Dignitas, they claim the Baron. They claim the 3OT fight the Drake as well. And they get out scot-free.
Yeah, they're going to get out very safely there. Golden Guardians trying to look for the fight, trying to look for the steal, cannot find anything. Dignitas getting further and further ahead, looking for Blue, though.
They're going to find it. He doesn't have a way to spell it back to the cleanse, so he will get the kill. That's a nice play. 1,000 shutdown of Sivir with Stixay. Stixay's been caught. He flashed back to safety. They're going to get him again, though. And Spawn claims the kill. A second, and they're going for a bit more. 1 quick slow from the Lulu, but a BlazeOlive Olive, though he gets the root, is still gonna be shot. Will jump the wall, no flash available, no mana. You gotta believe he's gonna die. Red smite the out of the burn, and he knows! He can catch Joker hands.
1K onto 6A though is a big deal. He has the IE now, so he's actually pretty far ahead of Spawn. And Hoon is caught out.
This is good damage here, jumps the wall, and no
Incredibly hard if they can't stop this Ocean Soul. Because if you get Ocean Soul, you're just gonna have too much sustain, I think, for that to really be a realistic option. Just dominance through side lane. You get that gold in Jax's pocket, you don't give over those additional kills. They're actually looking like they just want to overload topside. They're going to look for this dive here, 4-man top.
They're going to find the stun, Lulu ulti as well. They're going to get this kill pretty quickly. Stopwatch buys time, but the turret should fall. And then on the other side of the map, it's just recalls.
This is smart.
8-second long
I love
recalls.
this.
A beautiful dive by Golden Guardians as they pop in. They find the inhib, and they're going for Nexus turret. The Sonic going to run forward, 5K health. You got to get in there. Wherever you got to get in there, doesn't happen. Ocean Soul is claimed. Golden Guardians can't track jungle timers. They'll find a kill and XU. House the Dragon Soul, Ocean Soul comes through, team fight
they need
looking now as well. They need something, they need a bit more. And this one, Balfrost burns the ulti. He'll be slid up for a bit though, and Lysandre will get back in. A great headbutt poke, there's no way he lives. Turned into ground meat, Biofrost will drop. The gold leader through an ulti.
They're on Baron again.
Starting Baron, but revealed by blue trinkets, and you got Ari coming in.
Blue.
He's gonna look for it. Stixa has to flash. Will he get the rest? Dodges the charm. Big damage, but here comes XU, and the shutdown comes through from the Gale Force. Spawn sends him back to this platform, and we're gonna see now River. For his third
Blaze
try
is here.
at
They're double
Baron's Field.
TPing.
Will it happen? Will it be a team fight? They get the lockdown. They know Biofrost has no ulti, and they should claim it. It should be a formality, but over the wall he goes. Headbutt, he lives, and River sent back as well. 3 versus 5, beautiful.
Stasis used on the charm. Licorice is going for the base. They're going to try to actually stop the backs here, I think, with this 2-man squad and try to look for the end. But Biofrost is pulling the wave. This is so smart.
Yeah, keeps it away from everything else, and it's like, yeah, Jax, you can try to solo me, but you can't go for a turret right now. It's gonna have too much armor and everything else. Baron buff is claimed, nothing out for Golden Guardians. Ocean Soul is still on, and we got another fight. Hey, Licorice, you've got
XU has no flash.
caught out.
Is
this has
clone
gotta
available?
be a kill. Clone, but the ulti still lands in time. And the Blaze all gets kill credit, 9 damage, but it will not kill Licorice. His Hullbreaker, of course, turns off in this kind of situation and immediately gives up control. Hoon coming out around the wings. They're going to look for this engage right now. XU going to find the knockup. Zonia's for a Blaze, all of self-ult. And they're going to get a lot of damage at Hoon. Burns his own Zonia. Ulti comes across for spawn. A jump back for Licorice. River gets killed. XU. Number 2. They're going to get Biofrost. Golden Guardians waited. Bode their time, and they finally get 2 for nothing. There's no jungler. How could you lose Dragon against this?
Well, I mean, they're still low. Spawn chunking Licorice out. The counter-strike is used. Hoon is still there, and so is Blue. So the 3 big carries are still there, and there's no cooldowns really on the Golden Guardian side.
Spawn is untouchable. Double summoners up. His ulti is down, but Golden Guardians say, okay, we'll go for mid-turret then. Screw it. You're not on Drake? Okay, mid-turret it is. Cool, we'll get some gold.
Biofrost is going to be up, and XU is going to be up here pretty soon as well. They got to find a way in. They got to go for this Elder. You need it.
Are they in fog? They are in fog. They look for Licorice. The flash in. Charm. Oh, did it hit Real River? It did. Here comes the jump forward, though. Hoon's going to be safe. Again, jungler unanswered. They just spawned now, so Biofrost. Golden Guardians bought as much time as they could, but now Biofrost is on the way over. Fall forward again. Ulti's up in media cleanse. Licorice forced to jump away. Dragon's still burning, but it resets back to 8K, and Golden Guardians, they bought too much time. A Blazeolo takes the Lulu ult. Stays alive, but
Blue has Smite. He spellbooked over to Smite as well, so they can look to try to finish them themselves. Golden Guardians, they know they need this, but can they even get in? XU is back, and so is Biofrost. I think they bought enough time.
yeah, this is Elder. There can try. River can try again with another reset. Biofrost stuns. 4K health. XU tries. Can't get the team fight to start. 3K HP. River needs to get it. He can't get it. Elder is claimed. 1 for nothing so far, though. Gwen is dead. XU low. He gets a second to fall. 3-2 so far. Dignitas have 2 alive. The stun. The flash in. And Licorice sets it up. Spawn is alone. And Spawn will be sent back where he came from. A 5-kill fight. The Bud Light Ace. Golden Guardians were down a Baron. An Elder Dragon. A Dragon Soul. 8 kills. It doesn't matter. They'll take the fight.
They're going to go mid. They're going to try to end here. Do they have enough time? 48 seconds on Spawn, 40 on Blue. They can try to look for the end here. The towers are going to go down so fast this late in the game. I think they've done it.
Golden Guardians took as long as they could to find a win. It was an 8-game loss streak, but they will end the regular season with a W. They will end the regular season in 8th place, moving into playoffs. Biofrost tries his hardest. It is not going to be enough, and Golden Guardians clinch the final playoff spot.
And if I recall correctly, one of the best win rate champions in all of Jensen's career is actually the Zillion.
It's one of the highest in the LCS as well.
It's #1 with 10 at least games played.
But Jensen has no vision on top side, and J4 is waiting in that brush, so they are going to look for the play.
Gonna dive on in for a bit there. Knockup's gonna be guaranteed to slow as well. First blood claimed! Headshot for Fly.
I will say, I'm a little bit surprised he didn't commit his own flash to any of those, though. He could have looked for the flash. Oh, they get the stun, and now the easy follow-up here.
Good. Time Bomb's gonna land Charm for a second. Otto's still gonna land for the knock-up, and Blabber knocks him down with an overhead swipe.
As well, because it is post 6, right? So he could look for some sort of aggressive play, and I think they're maybe trying to bait that. We don't know Jose. Okay, so he is in the front bush. They're going to get this kill, I think.
Gonna find a bit of a knock-up. Everything else gonna be in range. He'll come across as well. The dunk to follow through, but Ken is out of range. Should it be enough, though? Ulti for a heal, and Philip still claims the kill. Such... But FlyQuest, I mean, they're gonna look, but I can't imagine you get anything out of this one. Jose Diodo would have to flash back out if he tried for anything, so now it's gonna be easy smite. Gold lead for FlyQuest indeed.
Get 4 items, right? So your big kind of team fight power that people really talk about with Twitch is so delayed, as Jose is going to be forced out here.
Sivir wants it as well. Anyway, flashed in for the Yumi CC, and lot coming on here. Twitch will fire, but it's already 1, it's already 2. Just beautiful out of the Cloud9 dive, and it's going to be all he can try. The Zillion revive is even there. It's not going to matter. Blabber gets back out.
We'll be able to connect it. There's a TP flank from Kennen.
Okay, going to try for the big play. Team fight power is going to be there. Rocket Belt, ulti flash, going for a lot right now. Exhausted for some time. Staying alive, locked on the back line, and finally, the Zonius is burned, and they're going to go right back onto Philip. He does not buy enough for a team. They can't join in, and now Cloud9 looking to end what FlyQuest started. But first, the dunk comes across. Only a single kill picked up. Philip trying to do his best right now. The burn is on. Aftermove getting a bit of damage across, but he's got to be the target next. The bomb is on their heads. Be careful.
Oh, no.
Flash over the wall. He's going to get it. Berserker diving in, goes for everything, and just every man dies.
Innate sustain to stay topped up for the rest of this fight. Those bombs by Jensen also cutting off the escape plan so people don't want to step on top of each other.
Exactly. I mean, Tsukui is trying for Cloud9. They are cruising in this one.
Berserker gets solo gold, and that turns to 300 more into his inventory. 1-0-6.
And when you're actually comparing the gold, down 1,300 right now,
full item.
is going to be a tough one.
Oh yeah, Berserker spell shields early. Auto exhaust still gets it. He will die. Burns the flash for 1 and the assist gold. Just all goes.
Berserker that quickly, he would have had the kill and maybe been out scot-free, so I respect the attempt. At the end of the day, though, they are in trouble now.
Afro's rooted, slowed up yet again, trying to get back into range. Blabber gets the knock-up, and that should be a kill. He wants it. Can't get the blast plant in time.
You're going to just be healed right back up.
Bot lane, Fudge getting himself some gold. Sees Dukui, doesn't have to care. Minions will almost kill it, and they do. 300 gold to Fudge. 50 to everyone else, and now Dragon number 3 is being attacked. It is tanky. All right, 11,000 health. It's going to take a while to kill, but can FlyQuest get the fight?
Philip's coming in with the DP.
Coming in. Yes, Philip is on the way. Will it happen, though? He wants to go in anyway. Dives in. Is it enough lockdown? Is the question. Blabber on the front line. Will they revive him? It's going to be a kill. Already Tukui is down. And they're going to dive in for a whole lot more. When do they get the fight, though? John still has his ulti. Pops up. Dodges a bit of damage, but nothing else is available. And he will drop 2 kills picked up. They cannot get away. Jose Dino's going to fall. Afro's going to be next of 5-0. The Bud Light ace. And it's going to be all Cloud9 all day.
Cloud9 going off in that fight. Philip tries the TP flank, but they have this
forward to make it so that they can't just keep getting chased down. He has the Zillion ult on his back pocket, doesn't even need it. Johnson kind of waits out that ultimate before trying to pick a target, but it's like, where's Jose?
Trying to sneak around here, look for Fudge, but it's tough, man. I mean, FlyQuest has done a good job. Oh my god, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, big boy, 2.5 items.
He wants it.
Yeah, Philip will jump the wall and stay alive, so he can survive this one. Yeah, he's just unable to really get in for anything, right? Slowly on his way towards Zonies, but far away from that one. Oh, he's still going to be in range. This one dodges the ulti. Can they get on a Fudge? Will land the stun, but he's snip, dead. 1 for 1, though. At least something on the board. How about the rest, which is faring? Half-remove should die. Back in goes Blabber, and he's still immune for now. Jensen gets self-revived. They knock him down. Now Johnson needs to hit Blabber. He needs the peel. Trying to get away. Kites it for as long as he can. Shuts down the one. Blabber lands a W, but he should burn. Oh, the autos come in, and there's a couple of kills. Now Sivir Yumi still pushing the side lane.
You gotta just brute force your way in. You see Fudge now. You know he's coming for the flank.
You must. 2k health. Flag is down. Can't get the smite in time. And there is the health of the dragon. Soul Infernal is flamed. Decent damage on a Blabber, actually.
Johnson's looking for the flank.
I think they should try for this fight. I think they need to try. They're going to go right now. Here we go. Johnson pushed a bit low. He gets hit. Oh, that could be a kill. And he's trying to kite. He's trying to live. Just barely for now. A 1 for 1. Lulu drops. Kiting Fudge still, but Sivir is good for it. Berserker alive. The level lead, the durability, enough to keep him alive. And Johnson, where does he even go? How does he survive this one? They know where he is. Prowling projectile. The cat hunts the rat. And Fudge cuts him down.
Not done yet. Jose and Tukoi trying to find their way out of here.
Oh, you cannot escape from Jensen.
That's
Look at this
slow.
slow, the double bomb. Oh, doesn't quite land.
This is going to haste up. He's going to go behind him. This, honestly, I think is still going to be maybe 2-0. Jose Diodo needs some time still for the next flag to come up. Right about now. Hitting it for lifesteal. It does affect it on the Grop. The kill would have healed him. The jump in. The prowling projectile. Infernal Soul.
No.
The root comes in. Ale Tuk Tuk. Il est mort. And Cloud9 will move in to knock down some inhibitors.
23-8. Call it the red wedding. The red team's been slaughtered.
Cloud9 looking like they got this one all but wrapped up. Gonna secure themselves the superior seeding. Dodge TL here, unless Johnson can do something about it, but he doesn't even have the ulti. I can't see it happening.
They look a flash away to start the fight out. Summoners down, health bar down. Johnson down as well. Cloud9 will secure the 5th seed. Cloud9 will secure a date with CLG in the first round of the playoffs.
Nice bounce back game from Cloud9 here after